4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Headed towards the corner. Acuna on the run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first. One out in the top of the first.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Yandy Diaz. Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that started and ended pretty quick. But that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
This one in the dirt. Diaz leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, William Contreras. Cut on and lifted in the air. Ozuna ranging after it. And that is that. Back at Truist Park. And starting in this one, Tony Gonsolin. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Elly De La Cruz. Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna makes his way towards it. And makes the grab. One up, one down. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ronald Acuna.
One of the notes on Tony Gonsolin that's fun. He likes cats. I think on his glove it says the Cat Man. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Gonsolin, a 6'3" righty, gets the slider in there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Matt Olson. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Up and in, and that's ball one. And that's down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Swings through that.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Going. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. O'Neill on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. And now it's Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And it hits the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now here is Michael Harris II. And the pitch is outside, ball one. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And that one is gone. And this place is rocking. Their third home run of the inning. It's 4-0. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that's the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Rodon back to work. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Swung on, belted. Acuna moving back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Castellanos headed for third. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swing at a ground ball. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Rodon, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swings through that one.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. On the ground to third. Steer. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second, and now here is Spencer Steer. And that's in the dirt. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't full.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's 5-zip. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In the air, left field. O'Neill makes the catch. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Acuna now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to the left. Moncada fires over to first, and Acuna retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Misses outside, and that's ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And that one is in the dirt. Ball 2. Gets a piece there. That's outside. 3-2 down. And they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time, gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Ozuna, the next to hit, takes outside. Strike one. Olson, the runner at first with two gone. Line drive, base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with two out. Here's Josh Naylor.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 26, Aaron Ashby.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And here it comes. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Move to second, and he's back in on a dive. Two aboard, two outs.
Reno.
Next offering is in for a strike. Move to second. Olson back on a dive. And that's disengagement number 2. Swing and a miss. Full count now.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Just missed. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Luis Angel Acuna. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss as he was late.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Rodon ready. Here comes. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Yandy Diaz. Missed inside with the curve. Next offering is fouled back.
balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one out to right. Acuna there. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wastes no time there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
I really hope you listen to the essence of this message. Glad you dressed it so expressive.
Now, Jonah Heim. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook. I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's one away. Throw over to first. And next for Atlanta, Thairo Estrada. Fly to left his first time. And a foul ball. Harris at first, one gone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch way upstairs. Runner takes off. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And misses inside. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, double play, and the inning is over. As we go to the top of the 4th, Mookie digs in here. Betts goes 5 feet. Nine inches, 180 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. inside. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And now William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. In there safely.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That's down and in. Tap foul at the plate. Rodon fires. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Olson, and Castellanos is out. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
O'Neill.
Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them.
3.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Spencer Steer. That's hard hit in the line. 1 away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Well struck left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Acuna now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Left field, way back there. That one's back. And it's out of here. And they add a run. It's 6-0. Here is Matt Olson. He's already homered here in this one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Fouled off left side. Brings it in. That is the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the DH, Kyle Higashioka. Rodon back to work. And that's outside.
You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Late with the swing there.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt. Ooh, Baez. Get him over to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
The batter number 2.
And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. Grounded out his first time. The other way. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away. Here comes Yoan Moncada.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The Braves up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Late on that fastball.
Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park. The batter now, Marcell Ozuna.
Ozuna. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 61, Jake Cousin.
Off the plate inside. Ball 1.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Over to Diaz. Ozuna is out.
Hitter, Chuck Naylor.
Naylor up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And now the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1. That's a strike. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Yandy Diaz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That's to third.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Braves, Drew Rasmussen.
Number 57.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Betts, the batter down as he swings and misses for strike one. In the air, out towards left center. Harris sizes this one up. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Contreras at the plate now. That's ball one. That one down the line and foul ball. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Ground ball right side. Estrada tosses to first. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Jonah Heim. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Blind into right. Castellanos pulls it down. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. 0 for 2 in this one.
Estrada.
Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh, that's out.
That's off the mark. And the count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a 1-2. Got him. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Spencer Steer. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter.
Over to Diaz, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy,
1-1.
you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Throw on to Olsen, and they get the leadoff hitter in the
Up
seventh.
next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Headed towards the corner. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Ground roll double.
Now batting. The
So,
designated
man
hitter,
aboard. Kyle Higashioka will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Luis Rengifo. Outside. And that is ball 1. And there's a foul ball. That one ripped. Acuna going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 59, Jojo Romero.
Now he steps off to reset. Ball 1, no strikes. Romero, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Good
2
late
strikes.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a 1-2. Elly falls victim to the K.
The right fielder, number 13.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Ground ball up the middle. Rengifo to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there.
Now
And produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Olsen.
Olsen in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. In there at the knees, and the count is 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. To the right side, Rengifo gets it to first, and Olsen is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the eighth, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Lucas Sims.
Number 39.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And there's the strike.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
That's towards center. Harris has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Yandy Diaz digs in now.
Yandy Diaz.
Double play ball to second. They get one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Back here in Atlanta, now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Ozuna.
Romero back to work. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit, Josh Naylor. And the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in for the out. So man aboard, Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Romero throws to first, and he's back in there. And that misses. Inside. And that's ball 1. That one fouled off. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So 2 down now. And here is Jonah Heim. 1 for 3.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 49, Kevin Kelly.
For you to be progressive, my body's just a vessel for me to share this message. Invested in my wreckage, hope you gather this perspective.
There's your strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So 2 on with 2 away. And the batter now, Thairo Estrada. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball left side. Moncada slings it across. That's the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's Mookie now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one fouled off. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Olsen, and Betts is set down. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, William Contreras.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. 1 strike away. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout. 6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi.